Contrary to popular belief, this is not just rap music. This is life. So I offer you right now, life. Life. For every little black child, this is life. Life. For every single parent, this is life. Life. For every brother behind bars, this is life. Hold your head.
What's happening? Episode 12. UnMask'D. Glad you're still with us. You know who it is. Your boy, Trez the Barbarian. So glad to be here. Glad you're still with us. Across from me, I got my boy P.
Yo,
What's happening with it?
king to a god, baby.
Hey, you know what it is.
Ready to move,
Always.
make something happen. D Spins, what's good, man?
Always a pleasure, man. I'm good, baby. I'm
Shout
back
out
in
to these
effect.
Spins, baby, representing them doggone Pittsburgh Steelers,
Black
boy.
and yellow, baby.
Black and yellow.
Y'all see it.
We here.
We got to start with this.
All right.
Hey, man. Y'all know the drill. Let's unmask. First and foremost.
Ain't no disclosures, man. Go into
First
the
and
topics, man.
first
Don't
and
do that
foremost.
shit,
Let's go.
We're not doing
We got a
this,
show
man.
to do, man.
Hey,
Fuck it. You got on black and yellow. Let's go.
Whatever, man.
What's the first topic?
Glad to be
Unmasked-
here.
Unmasked merch coming soon. Y'all make sure y'all keep sharing, subscribing, liking the
Pop that
podcast.
shit. Black and yellow.
Yeah, nah, we talking about all different colorways.
All colors.
Yeah,
All
that's coming
colors,
soon. So
sizes.
please make sure y'all look out for that. With that being said,
What's up with it, man?
I'm good. Hey, so Texas is back open. Am I wrong or right? Am I remiss when I say that? Is that facts or
Texas is back open.
Hey,
Damn.
anybody ask that motherfucker how he got in that wheelchair? Was it from not listening to somebody?
I've been wondering
I
that
have
shit
no
too.
clue.
I just want to know. Because if he got there from not listening,
I mean,
It's gonna be interesting.
so let me ask y'all this. Let me ask you this. Did you know that he was in a wheelchair prior to him?
yeah.
I
I've
did.
seen him before.
Yeah,
I think it seemed like it's
How I
probably-
never
it's probably
saw
like a
that.
year. It's probably like a year ago. I said,
How you from
I
here?
said,
You
what the
didn't know your governor
dog,
was
I
in a
didn't. I've
wheelchair.
never seen that wheelchair before he announced that Texas was opening.
They had a campaign commercial
Right.
where his ass was rolling in on the streets.
Right.
in
I'm
the
sorry.
wheelchair.
That went way beyond me. I'm gonna tell you right now. I didn't know. Anyways,
Kudos to him for having the old school one instead of the motorized joint, because that would be even.
the one you see the folks on the
Yeah.
on the freeway or the,
Yeah.
I mean on the side street.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I'm sorry.
He being
Yeah,
pushed
this is-
around.
I
man.
mean,
I'm sorry.
He ain't willing himself.
Yeah, but I'm saying he could have had a motorized with the remote control joint.
this guy's
That
no.
means he has to do it.
There's no
Yeah.
filter.
being
There's no.
But my thing is, okay, yeah, he says open it up, nobody wear masks, none of this shit no more. And you have some people that'll push the limit. How do you react, Trez, when somebody comes up on you and they closer than what they need to be
So I mean, shit.
and they cough?
I look at it like this. So that you want to throw that motherfucker in there. But nah, the reality of the situation is just almost like, okay, we're trying to get back to some type of normal or whatever normal is now.
Right,
But I always practice social distancing even before this shit. So
right.
ain't nobody gonna get too close. But now you're talking about the cough. Yeah, the cough brings on a whole nother.
Absolutely.
Hold on, you all right?
I'm not even asking if you're all right.
Well, it depends on who it is.
Oh, okay.
All right, so I'll tell you this. For me, I actually. So here's the thing. It came out. It was known that there was a set date for us to it's 100% open.
We knew Texas was gonna be one of the first ones to raise their hand.
I mean, we knew that, but
Motherfucker never closed.
and that's so here's
it did
and
to an
I got a couple things that I can say with that. So you're right.
It did to an extent.
Here's the part that I was truly surprised. There was the understanding that we opening it back up, but then there was the actual mandate, and when it came out, it said that the businesses have a choice to serve you or not serve you. And I was pleasantly surprised when I realized that it was similar to we was already accustomed to.
Right.
I haven't really seen anybody be extreme. And I've also seen the restaurants and the places around here still abide by the CDC guidelines.
It's just another reason now that they could not serve you if they don't want to.
I guess give the business the power. Yeah.
That's really what it is. If you really want to look
Yeah.
at it, it's just another. How come they eat and I can't eat here?
Right. And then here's the other piece to this. Now, on the flip side, if I can be honest, if you look at where you go, I don't know if you've been to a restaurant, I don't know if you've been to a restaurant, but I'm sure you have. Mm-hmm. I have been to a restaurant. Once you get in and you sit down, that mask is off.
Yeah, COVID is only at the door.
Right. So, that's the anywhere you go.
It's only at the door. That motherfucker don't move past the door. It's only at the door.
And that's the thing. So I was kind of I was like, okay, what's
free?
So I heard a comedian say that shit.
I was kind of and I've kind of heard that too, just like different people. And I don't know if that was them repeating that comedian or whatever.
Probably.
But the actuality of that is very true. And so it kind of, so my other piece to that is when you come in, you sit down, you know that's kind of been the norm anyway. So now it's like it's 100% open. So there is going to slowly be, there's not going to be that much space. And then if you think about it, because it's really only gonna really help the bars, the clubs, the things like that.
Movie theaters
is gonna help a lot.
Because I was surprised to see, what was that? Frisco drove by Studio Movie Grill. They parking lot was packed.
Because you gotta think before, during the COVID, to go to a movie, it had got to the point that you almost had to rent out the whole movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you was having a party, they want you to rent that whole
yeah,
room
but I
out
don't even
for
know how they go survive. To be honest with you,
with the
because,
streaming and all that.
Yeah, the streaming platforms have come to a point where they release in
same day.
You ain't
gotta wait 2 weeks no more.
Yeah, in the comfort of your own house.
And they're coming out with the fire movies too.
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
Except for Wonder Woman.
I was disappointed coming to America.
Yeah, well, Wonder Woman wasn't.
Well, you gotta take that for what it was.
I did.
It's 30 years past.
That's why I was disappointed. I said they shouldn't have did it.
What was you looking for?
Arsenio Hall looking better than he did.
He's old. He's 30 years older. Is that what you was looking for?
I was looking for him to look better than he did. He couldn't even. I was looking for him to look better.
So you didn't take appreciation in Tiana Taylor looking like her aunt, her quote unquote aunt?
I appreciate it.
Because that was a good match.
Yeah,
I appreciated that.
You know,
every scene.
I'm sure he did.
I appreciated
this
it.
guy. Hey man,
shout out to Tiana Taylor.
This guy, man. Yeah.
Hey, shout out to the girl that he married too, though. Wow.
Hey man, truly, it was. I took it for what it was, to say the least. I'm not gonna lie to you.
They kept trying to take it back too many years. You ain't think?
I mean, you had to. You kind of had to tell that story because how do you just up and have a son? But I don't want to get too much off topic. I agree, but I took it for what it was. They had to find a way to tell that story. So I'm on board with you, P. But I also feel you because you got to play your character, and they are 30 years older, and so
accents was different.
You have to respect that time frame and understand that you might not be able to play every single, or have that same effect.
Right. They pulled it off as best as possible.
I get it, and that's why I say I agree with you on that end. I'm on his side too with the come on now,
That was one of my top fives.
Absolutely, and it was mine too. I'm gonna be honest. Just to talk about the theater thing and just talking about the businesses open up to your point. I walked by, or not walked by, but I passed by a what's the trampoline park, or I think it's Urban Air. I could be wrong.
Yeah, okay. They got a lot of them.
Yo, parking lot packed. Kids all, parents all. It's packed.
Parents ready to get them kids out the house.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Because the
house.
So as it opens, so ultimately as it all opens back up, you'll see the guidelines kind of,
become more lenient,
that type of thing.
It's a preparation for the summertime.
But I also realize that's a good point. I also realized that
day parties.
It's gonna be a lot of day parties.
I can see
it's gonna be a lot of parties.
You know how they have that imagination, that little bubble that comes on top of your head? I can just see the shit that's in both y'all heads right now.
This is gonna be the first time they have morning parties.
And I'll be there.
Wake up parties.
These guys.
I'm not staying tonight.
It's called a wake up party. As soon as you wake up, we party. So yeah, as soon as you wake up, you come over to the party. Yeah, I'm not staying tonight either.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Day parties. Got it.
Hey man, we participate.
Morning parties to the day parties to the night party.
I was just gonna say party all goddamn day long. Huh? Okay, that's how we doing it.
Take a break.
Summer 2021, we back. All right, I get it.
Back. We
understood. But as the state opens up, and I'm sure.
Okay, so states opening back up.
Because here's the thing, Texas. I want to say it was maybe 4 other states. One of them, if I quote unquote, it could be Mississippi.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure.
Florida. Did y'all open back up?
We never really closed. But one thing I will say, and I seen this on the news, business is booming out there.
And y'all about to have spring break next week.
Business is booming.
I'm sure.
Hey.
Right in time. Just in time.
So right. With all of this, right?
It's the preparation.
With all of this, Spins and Trez, do you go get your shot?
No,
what shot do you get?
Like a long time ago.
I feel like
it's a long line. But
he read my mind on that one. Because I promise you the very next question I was going to ask y'all, you read my mind. So since you took the reins on that, and you asked the question, I'll answer yes.
You going to get the shot?
Which shot? Because there's 3 of them.
Not that. No. Not that. I think it's the Johnson & Johnson. It's just 1 dose.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, no. Let me get the 2 doses.
Okay.
You want both?
I do.
I'm telling you like this. That's why I'm letting people go in front of me. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so many people that want it right now. I'm gonna keep going with my. I'm gonna keep moving how I'm moving.
Okay.
I'm not.
Your ready. People here, right? I mean, as far as your immediate family, they here
in the state.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the most part.
Okay. All right. So, my grandmother is turning, I want to say 95.
Oh, my grandmother's not here.
No, but I'm just talking about your close.
Okay, yeah.
So my grandmother's turning 95 this summer. The only way I can see her is if I go get this shot.
See what I'm saying?
You getting the shot, P?
I'm going to wait till June.
June-ish. June-ish.
You know what I'm saying? I talked to my brother-in-law the other day. He got both. My sister got both. A homegirl of mine, she just got her second one, and she was down for 3 days.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
she said that second one put her down.
I appreciate all y'all.
Too. It's the one, and the second one is the one that kind of takes you down.
So I'm looking for that one-hitter quitter. Let
me get it out the way.
Go ahead and get that Johnson & Johnson, homie. I know it ain't but 80%. I'll take it.
Right. Risk the other 20.
Yeah, give me my little card.
Let me get that right. Question. So, I mean, you said you would later on. I'm an advocate for taking it as soon as I can. And the reason being is, my mom, my grandmother, they have taken their first dose. My grandmother's coming up on her second one, and my mom will be in 20 days.
Right.
I say that because just back to the original topic, as this thing as we get back to somewhat of a normal state of operation.
The new norm?
Well, regardless, you're going to get back to some type of operating how we were. Now, it may not be the same 100%.
Looking forward to it,
but we are going to get back to some state of normalcy.
That's right.
And because of that, that's why. Because I feel like this.
No, that's the only reason why I would do it. Look, I'm perfectly fine chilling in my own space.
No doubt.
And that's where I'm at with the family.
Yeah.
Like if they said I had to go when I go back home to visit my mama, and they say you got to take this to see her, then most definitely.
And that's what I was getting
to. Let's go ahead and knock it out.
Your mom's back in Florida?
Well, I call my mama.
Grandma.
Okay.
And I call my mama.
All right.
If I was going back to see my mom, you know what I'm saying? They said, you have to take this to see her. Well, damn shit. Shoot me up.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. That's the only reason why I'm doing it.
If it's not mandatory for me to take.
Yeah. I don't want, if everybody else in the family is taking it to celebrate her, I'm not going to be the one that's not taking it to celebrate her. And miss out on that celebration.
I agree.
There's no guarantee that she make it.
I agree. 1,000%.
And one of the things I said, if I was going to take the shot anyway, I felt like there should have been some type of, how like when you vote, you got the sticker, I voted. Like I took the fucking shot. So I feel like I should be able to walk around without this mask. Like I felt like that should be something.
Well, that's part of the thing they said, and we're such fucking idiots. So if you get the shot.
So what, they supposed to give you a fucking bracelet that you're supposed to walk around with?
No, you're gonna get a card.
So you got to pull out your card every time you
No, but here's the thing. if you get the shot, you're able to go unmasked in the home around other people.
All puns intended.
Let's go, baby.
All puns intended.
Let's get it.
You're able to go unmasked
My
in
boy.
the house.
Yes, sir.
With other people that have the shot. Now, from a respect standpoint and from a fearful or lack of fear or lack of problems, when you're out in public, wear your mask.
Yeah.
Even though you've had the shot, just so you don't run into any issues of somebody saying, why you're not wearing your mask, wear the mask. And
I can see that being, and it's almost crazy because that's like my thought process. I don't know if you read my mind today. I don't know what's going on. Both of y'all kind of read my
We on this
thoughts.
shit, man.
Yeah,
we back, man.
Yeah. We back in the groove. Yes, sir. I say that and just kind of see how I go into this. I see that being, and that's why I retracted on that original thought. I'm like, if I take this vaccine that is so many percentage is correct or accurate or effective, my thing is I shouldn't be able to wear the mask. But I also see that now being a form of some type of unwanted interaction.
Yeah, because you're going to have to display your card every time.
Either display your card or you can get into it or you can, I don't want to hope for the worst or think the worst.
Man. They got to do better. They need a bracelet.
What, you want a bracelet?
And no.
Ain't nobody putting on no damn card every time. Hold on, let me get my card out real quick, bro, so I can show you.
Yeah, like ID.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Make something that's more, okay, he got that.
Look, man, we fucked.
Either way.
So now you want a bracelet that they go charge you for?
Well, that shit should come with the guy.
That's what I'm saying. That shit
should be covered.
Because you got to sit there for a second to make sure you good, like 15, 20 minutes before they let you or release you. So, and I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's everybody. But I know for sure with the older generation, that's what they're doing. Anyways.
Man, again, we're idiots because you got other countries, I saw this morning on the news, just pulling back, giving out the vaccination.
Right. Yeah, UK.
The vaccine.
The UK.
And that's all,
but we going.
That's all buddy focusing on right now, though.
Yeah.
That's money. And they are ordering larger doses. Larger shipments of the. It ultimately comes down to when you think about taking a vaccine or not taking a vaccine, you go into possibly unwanted interaction, and who knows? Like he said, wear your mask when you out in a real setting, because as things open up, like concerts, venues where you go to like see these comedians, like the clubs, stuff that we do. You don't want to run into a situation with any type of law enforcement or anything like that.
Law enforcement, just regular people. Shit, we just
regular people too, but also
we just came up here in the elevators. Motherfucker ain't have on his mask.
He was talking about that shit. Like,
I was one of the first ones.
Four of us got it on. He don't got his on.
I was one of the first ones to have to wear the mask before.
Which one of these things don't belong?
What the? Hey, look, I had to. I'm in the elevator. Saying? I'm like, damn.
That's why I'm glad I'm behind.
Yeah, I had. Hold on, wait a second.
And you want to hold a fucking conversation. Right. Better if you don't shut the fuck up and let us off this goddamn elevator. You want to hold a fucking conversation. And then God bless as we get off. Nah, motherfucker, God bless you. With this dumb shit. Stop.
And then we had to pass him to get out.
Right. That's when you hold your breath.
Backed up. Yeah,
that's when you hold your breath for like 3 seconds.
But you know what? I've been doing that. Mask on, mask off. That's a 12-second count, like the hiccups type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Look, man, I had to tell a motherfucker today, hey, man, I ain't feeling good. Just stay the fuck away from me. I'm good. I feel 100%, but I didn't want you by me.
No mask.
Hey, I'm.
You good?
Mask on, mask off. That's why you ain't feeling good. They stepping back, man.
Hey, man.
Listen, stay safe. Make sure y'all do the right thing. Even if vaccinated, I can see it being a problem, and I say all of those things as far as for the unwanted interaction, because we are coming up sooner than later on the anniversary of George Floyd and his untimely demise in regards to the cops. Because I'm not gonna just say cop. A lot of people say the cop, even though to hell with them.
Well, they focusing on one.
They focusing on one, but it was more than one, and they all knelt on him for 8 minutes and 46 seconds. And I say be safe in the most the best way possible, because like I said, you don't want any unwanted interaction for some bullshit, such as knowing if you should be masked or not masked. So anyway, not to take away from what I just mentioned, we are coming up on the anniversary of that unfortunate situation, and there is the trial that's coming very soon. Your thoughts, gentlemen?
This shit is my personal thoughts first and foremost, so I don't give a fuck what nobody else thinks as I go on with it. But
right on.
It's a fucked up situation right now because it kind of has me looking at the situation like, damn. You know that they used to have that phrase when I was growing up. It was a wrestler called Ted DiBiase, $1 Million Man.
Yeah,
he always used to say,
DiBiase, yeah.
Everybody got a price. What's your price? And now the way that it's going to be portrayed, that they got that settlement, because I heard that settlement was given during like a lunch break, a luncheon.
$27 million.
Right, $27 million.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, just realistically speaking, brother, the way I'm looking at it now, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to see this man go to jail now. I just don't see, me personally. They got the $27 million.
Mm-hmm.
Now I don't see him having to go to jail, bro. I was almost like one or the other. They should have waited. I would.
You should have definitely did the civil suit, or
I would have waited. Let's handle this shit first.
Yeah, we'll get the civil suit later.
Right.
The civil suit is about the city and the state.
Right. Pain and suffering and all that shit.
That's not directed to that one.
But now
or those four officers.
It's gonna fuck up the judgment. It could. Well, I'm not gonna say it is, but it could possibly fuck up the judgment of the people that are looking in the trial. That's holding the jurors.
What fucks up the judgment of the jurors is the fact that you only got 3 women in the jury.
Five. What's it? No, 5 white men.
9 men. I don't know.
5 white men.
I don't know the characteristics.
I think it's 5 white men.
The ethnicity of the men.
Yeah.
No matter that,
it's not diverse enough.
The fact that you only have 3 women.
But that alone too.
Now, as the attorney, you should have been playing on the fact that this man called out for his mother. If I didn't have at least 6 women on this bench, on you know what I'm saying, sitting in this jury, nah, fuck that. We gonna keep picking till I get at least 6 women.
But it makes you think. What's the attorney's true agenda? Was it getting justice or getting the settlement first? So, like I said, I think the settlement could have waited. You was going to get that. I think they was going to get the money regardless.
Regardless, you was going to get the money.
Let's keep this on pause.
Who's the money for?
Exactly.
Because he gone.
So now it's looking like
he gone. His mom gone.
Right.
How many kids did he have?
I'm not quite sure. I know the daughter for sure. Yeah. The little girl.
So who's the money for? Brothers and sisters?
Exactly. They just said 27. How much the lawyer get?
Oh, I'm sure a lot.
He taking the chunk.
Sure 33 and a third.
He taking the chunk. That's what I'm saying. Like this 27 million can away, but I think it's gonna affect the.
How dare they say it? We end up with $1 million.
I think it's gonna affect the outcome of this shit.
This
man.
House and this
right.
BMW.
This house paid off and this BMW.
And these 10s, but I keep them clean.
It's a fucked up situation. That's my personal opinion, my brother.
So and I hear you. I hear you too. P. I think the biggest thing for me coming up on this anniversary is we all saw the horror story that was that 8 minutes and 46 seconds, and fuck who's on the jury.
You can't say that, D.
I can, cause I am.
Okay.
Fuck who's on the jury. If you saw that horror story,
the shit touched women different than it did men.
A lot different, bro.
So, if you saw that 8 minutes and 46 seconds, you should, in my personal opinion, you handle and you know what happened. I don't give a shit how you feel. It doesn't matter. You saw it. You know that shit was an execution.
Okay.
Period. Point blank.
So what do you expect? Well, how much Or you expecting the cop to get?
If the worst is gonna probably be a slap on the wrist to me now. That $27 million carries weight. I'm trying to tell you, my brother.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
shit
sure
carrying a lot of weight. Like it's funny how that shit came out that fast. Like that shit they could have paused on that shit.
Yeah,
they could have
They
paused.
definitely
on that shit.
needed to pause on it because
that's strategic. That's a strategic move, man.
yeah. I'm only so adamant about that because of, I mean, that was something, man, I've never seen before. Not the execution of a black man, but just the amount of time.
I'll probably say I've never seen
calling for his mom.
That
like, shit I've never seen before.
Yeah, everything was kind of like at a standstill when that happened. That was kind of the difference. Like I think we've all been in different situations and seen different.
It was
events.
the lack of concern as you kneeled on this motherfucker.
Exactly.
Well, it was the lack.
That's exactly my point.
Concern.
It's not even that.
So how do you?
Why not? You got your hands in your pocket because the other ones we've seen as being shot.
Right.
You know what I mean? But this is the first one where a motherfucker just hands in his pocket, just kneeling on your goddamn neck till you can't breathe no more.
Yeah, I agree.
It's the lack of I don't give a fuck.
The lack of concern could have been from him. There was concern from people surrounding. You heard it.
It wasn't from his coworkers.
But at the end of the day, that's the authority movement. Like shit.
Look,
so that brings me back to what I just said. You can't watch an execution like that and then go in and say, "Oh well, fuck it."
Yeah, I think.
I'm just talking about from a humane.
I think.
But what's humane? This whole thing, man. These
I'm talking about the aftermath.
Yeah, but these motherfucking police officers got to be.
Hey, one of them
cops,
and one of them cops is tossing and turning every night, bro.
Brought back to order, maybe, but shit, we got one here in Dallas that was putting hits out on motherfuckers.
Oh yeah, we know. Oh, Mr.
And the original chief knew about it, ain't did shit about it.
Come on, man.
You had to wait till you got a new chief to fire this motherfucker and bring charges.
It's more to that story.
There's a lot more to the story. He took.
It wasn't just him.
He ate that. Oh, he ate. No, he ate that bullet.
I mean, and that's all theory, but I mean, like I said, I agree with you. I do agree. I understand where you're coming from, and I agree with you.
Fact is, this motherfucker had a nerve.
Yeah.
As somebody that was sworn in to protect and serve.
It was like 4 years ago, though, that initially happened.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It's just coming out now.
It's just now coming out.
And I can tell you this.
Right.
I give a damn what anybody else says. There's more than just the two.
It's way more than the two.
Yeah. I mean,
shit, they said he had a hit out on Michael Irvin.
That's interesting.
That didn't transpire.
I'm not surprised, but Michael Irvin was out there.
Another dumb motherfucker. Yeah,
I am a Cowboy fan.
I
just want everybody to know that. I just want everybody to know that.
Sidebar. You're a millionaire.
This is for merch.
You smoke
These
crack
are for merch.
inside of a fucking hotel instead of buying a house in Dallas.
Because he was.
We know how cheap the property was back then.
He was with his crackhead girl, man.
You couldn't go buy a fucking house. You're Michael Irvin.
With his wife. He was cheating. You don't go buy a house to cheat.
A fucking crack house for fucking 40, 50 grand.
That's what the motel was for.
No, what?
He got it probably extended stay.
Hey, man, let's get back to
so
topic.
With the cop,
He's a
right?
dumb motherfucker, just like the other motherfucker who was pushing weed and got caught. What was his name? Nate?
No, Nate.
That's her.
Nate. Now he's doing weight loss fucking commercials.
No, you talking about
Newton.
What's the other boy that happened?
Sam Hurd.
Yeah, I thought you was talking about him.
That's dumb motherfucker.
That's more recent.
To be fair, Sam Hurd was in Denver when he got caught. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but Nate was in Dallas when he got caught.
Whatever, he was retired. What I want to go into as far as for getting back on topic here.
Let's go.
Let's go.
When we talk about the nature of this topic, I just feel like you can't go through the normal routine with this particular case. I don't get it. I don't see it. I don't understand. I don't condone.
Yeah, but how many times have you said that in your mind?
That's what I was just about to say. Like every case we've seen, that's why I'm just like
I do. I get
that 27 million carry a lot of weight on this case.
There's a motherfucker named George Zimmerman that's still just cruising around this motherfucker like nothing ever happened.
You still don't understand.
That's what I'm saying. Like that 27 million is going to carry a lot towards this case. Like if they would have paused on his money, they could have made a statement.
You didn't need that right now.
You didn't need it right now. You ain't gonna get it right now.
It is funny how that happened.
You're not getting it no time soon.
Very close to the case.
That's what I'm saying.
The trial. I will tell you. I mean, I'm looking at just true justice.
Like my boy said, what that 27 million? Who's it go to?
I don't know. I don't have that answer.
Does it go to the daughter?
I just want the person and the persons involved in this to get handled.
Good luck, brother.
Right.
I hope for the sake of the city of Minneapolis, I hope. Yeah. For the sake of the rest of the country, I hope.
I'm just being.
But this will put us back as laughing stocks, if not. Because remember, the entire world reacted based on this one.
The entire world. And you don't let the 27 million be the difference maker, man.
I get. I know you're not talking to me.
Yeah,
but I'm saying, but what I'm saying is like, this is unfortunately this happened way too close to the trial, and it will play a factor.
Strategic, man. They're playing chess while they thinking like, God damn, I ain't never seen that many zeros.
But how I just feel like you've seen the reaction. So how at this point
you've seen the reaction before?
No, not to the extent.
And yes, you have. I'm playing devil advocate.
Like
you remember when the dude in Baltimore got killed? They burnt up the city of Baltimore.
Yeah, Freddie Gray.
So you've seen it before. They burnt up the Walgreens and all of that shit. In Minneapolis, they just burnt up a Target and the police station.
Yeah, but you had shit everywhere, though, P.
You did with Freddie Gray.
Nah.
But
like this.
The only difference is the world didn't take notice of this. Which again goes back to the point of...
We was in a pandemic.
We was in a pandemic, and this dude screamed for his mother.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is why, as a lawyer, why don't you have at least 6 women on this jury stand?
But that's the lawyer's fault.
It is his fault.
The lawyer looking at that cut from that 27. That's what I'm saying. The focus was wrong, I think.
Hopefully it's a different lawyer for the civil suit.
There'll be. Have
you heard the lawyer speak?
Nah.
There'll be 100 different.
But that's the other thing, Trez, is that this shit ain't on CNN, MSNBC.
Oh, no, they're not getting that.
It ain't on none of that. This trial is going on now. No, what you mean it will be? It's going on now.
It will. I feel like it will be.
What, when we get the verdict?
Yeah,
you don't want to see what's leading up to it?
I do.
We're not seeing none of the evidence that's being presented.
When you gonna stop reacting to a motherfucker after they play their hand? You don't want to pay attention while you dealing the cards?
I get it. I get it. I'm just saying, every person that is involved, what I mean by that is what's happening in the courtroom. Hear me out. What's happening in the courtroom, I want just something different.
You need to see and know what is transpiring as it's going on, and that's not being shown.
Right. That's the
fair.
Because like we said, you know what I'm saying, like that 27 million settlement happened during lunch, intermission from the court session. There was an intermission during the hearing for the actual case. And they came up, all right, 27.
And this is 2 different courthouses.
Right.
Yeah.
So again, you got to watch.
Strategic.
You know what I'm saying? That's how the motherfuckers do that. When they shuffle the ball and shit?
And the funny part is, they're looking at that 27 million, you ain't getting half of that shit. Taxes, Uncle Sam gonna take over half of that shit first. And then your lawyer gonna take the other half. So like you said, we're leaving you with a house and this Benz and these 10-inch rims.
And what for the daughter?
Because there ain't nothing in her name. They ain't said, like, man.
Look, man, again, stop falling for the fucking okie doke.
Right.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'm never going to stop hoping for the best.
Me neither, brother.
Period. Look, call me what you want, say what you want. I can give a shit. My thing is, I'm going to always hope for the best. But if I see it, if I don't see it, I'm going to always hope for the best. And the reason being, I stand on the fact that every fucking body in the world seen what happened. If you walk in that goddamn courtroom and you look at something and you understand every piece of evidence that's brought to the table or what's not being brought to the table, and you don't bring your heart, your humane.
I'm gonna say something fucked
your humanity.
Up right
now. We got about 3 more weeks before this.
I'm gonna say something real fucked up right now.
Well, then you shouldn't. You probably shouldn't.
No, I'm gonna say it.
I'm not fucking with nothing that's fucked up.
No, it's real fucked up, but it's truth behind it.
Okay.
OJ getting off was to get back to all of this bullshit. OJ should have got for whatever. He should have went to jail.
Oh, we know that.
Okay. But him getting off is them doing what they doing. You see what I'm saying? We get one small victory and cheer like the world has erupted.
That's because
and we take all of these L's.
They thought
I
OJ
disagree,
was somebody.
because if you
they thought OJ was theirs.
They thought, yeah.
That's why OJ got off.
Right.
OJ still did whatever he did. They use that against him, whatever happened. My thing is,
run the list of names.
Okay.
Run the list of names of black people that have been murdered and they shouldn't have been. Run the list of names. Where's the equality in the shit?
It's never been.
And they always get off.
It's never been, though.
Okay, so why are you expecting justice in this one?
I am always, again.
Man, get your Jesse Jackson keep hope alive ass up out of here, man.
Man, I'm not gonna stop. I don't give a fuck how you feel. I'm not about to stop keeping the best part of this in place.
And you don't got no prominent black leaders out there saying, hey, this is going on. Let's pay attention. Al Sharpton ain't out there. Jesse Jackson ain't out there. Barack ain't out there. Farrakhan ain't out there. We just all letting the shit slide.
Okay. True enough.
But we hoping there's something there's a different outcome.
Yeah.
Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Look, man, I appreciate you. And this is where the age difference comes in. Mm-hmm. You still got hope, brother. I appreciate that.
I always believe that.
I appreciate that. I've seen the wrong come out too many times.
Yeah. And so have I.
Trust, I've seen the wrong come out too many times.
Me too.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No doubt. I mean, I've been disappointed in numerous times, but I'm never gonna stop keeping that hope.
No, you got to keep hope alive, because at the end of the day, once you lose hope, you ain't got shit. Because at the end of the day, shit, you know.
I'm just.
I've beat a situation that I wasn't supposed to probably win in the eyes of them.
Yeah, but that's good.
I know. That's why you always got to keep hope alive.
You do. But I'm at the point. Prove me wrong.
Oh, this one, yeah.
I'm expecting y'all to fuck up.
Well, yeah. They was expecting me to fuck up part of the
I just can't see how you could look at that shit in the global attention that it got. I just don't see how you could do it.
You know why? Because they just had a fucking Meghan Markle interview to throw you off. Look at the shit that they doing to throw you off.
The jury makes a huge difference too.
Dak Prescott just got 130 fucking million to throw you
160.
off. You know what I'm saying?
All the shit that will divert you, but that's not. I'm gonna disagree. I'm gonna tell you why. It's just because I'm gonna tell you.
Trez. Watch this head.
So let me ask you this: how many times have we had all of these things that have happened, and sports still exists? Popular figures still exist.
Sports will always exist.
Okay, so then you can't say
sports has always been served as a distraction as well.
Yeah, that's.
It wasn't served as a distraction for 9/11.
That was
they couldn't wait to get motherfuckers on the base. What?
Basketball is trying to change that.
They couldn't wait to get motherfuckers on the field after 9/11.
Yeah. Okay. But I guarantee you, everything stopped for a second.
For a second.
Okay.
While motherfuckers.
It was acknowledged though.
Yeah,
and they didn't stop until they got Bin Laden's ass, right?
How many years later?
It don't matter. They got him. Then they fought like hell. We got motherfuckers.
The thing is,
military. Come on, man. Yeah.
Spins. The thing is, though,
after a motherfucker, you gave the money and weapons
but
to.
The thing is, what you holding on to, P? It is a tragic situation, but the way society and people's memories are, and today, with so many more things happening since then, it's less relevant in their mind frame, I guess is the best way for me to say that shit.
We've cut down the memory time.
Right. We still remember that shit because, it hits home to us. But in the reality, as far as everybody else that was out there realizing it, so much other shit has taken place since then that is not a main concern probably in their thought process.
Okay. So even though it's not, again, you still facts are facts, reactions are reactions.
There's always been facts.
The way that people operate in certain, when it's patriotic, when it's this, when it's that, everything is going to be acknowledged.
It was Skittles. Those were facts. Those were facts.
What else we got, man? What else we got? Because this shit.
Hey, I stand on what I stand. I'm gonna leave it at that.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
T.I.
Ooh, Trez. Ooh, Trez. Is it him or his wife?
So I'm tell you like this. First off, T.I., he didn't make my top 5. He's probably in my top 10. This shit kind of hurts me a little bit because T.I. been going through a lot since he been a rapper.
Rubber Band Man?
Rubber Band Man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be careful of the company you keep, man.
Your wife, though?
I'm not saying this. I'm just saying you got to be careful of the company you keep. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you keep getting in situations and somebody else is in those situations with you, you might want to look around at the company that you keep sometimes because, like,
hey, sex trafficking is a serious thing.
A serious thing.
A huge thing.
A serious thing. Like, I don't want to go, like.
What?
Tiny ain't the prettiest chick, bro.
I mean, we know.
She ain't no goddamn titty. Shit. We just gonna call it like it is. So, I mean, you gotta be careful of the company you keep, goddamn. She ain't no 10. So, I mean.
Yeah, but she was there when he was a corner boy.
She didn't look like that either.
She didn't look much better.
I would have took the old Tiny better. I would have took the Escape out of the plastic.
What Biggie said, I'd rather fuck RuPaul than them ugly Escape bitches. That was Biggie's words, not mine. Don't judge me. That's what he said.
That's very true.
He did say that.
Look, if I could.
No, this T.I. shit is serious though, bro. Like,
it's beyond serious.
Like,
I mean, it's something that you've heard, and I have a daughter.
Me too.
You have a daughter.
Like this. Turned into the modern day Bill Cosby. What the fuck going on, man?
Well,
no, I'm serious. Like,
there's an age. I mean, it doesn't make anything better. But
I heard
sex trafficking can be
there's a 17
age range. Yeah, and that's the thing.
That's what made it. That's what changed.
That's
everything.
what changes. That's what makes it a little bit different than the Bill Cosby thing. Not that it's better, but it's different in the aspect of the what's going on in that regard. But T.I.
I'm praying for everybody. I'm praying for everybody in the situation, bro.
Yeah, I mean, so here's the thing. I almost, you first heard it, you first kind of saw it catch headlines.
I just said again.
Well, you talking about again from he's in some shit again,
right?
In my perspective, I'm like, okay, this ain't true. Not because no. Hold on.
I ain't said shit, man.
Yeah, because I saw the looks.
I really want to say so much, but I don't. I'm trying to be polite with this one.
Yeah, and so I'm looking at it. I'm like, I gave it the benefit of the doubt because of the source that I got it from. I don't trust every source on the internet, and that's just not how I operate. Being in the podcast space, you can't. You just can't. The different vlogs or different sources that you have where you get articles, information from, you just can't believe it all.
Did he sound convincing when he went on his rant on Instagram?
That's what made it worse to me.
So you had that, and then...
Because those are his direct words. Did he sound convincing? I'm just asking you.
I actually didn't hear the Instagram. Right?
Okay.
So I can't say.
Another thing that bothered me.
I know it happened. I just didn't hear it.
Yeah. Did you hear Trust?
Yeah, I seen it.
Did he sound convincing to you?
Not at all, bro. Sound like a man that was guilty as a motherfucker.
Okay, then.
But
then
another thing that made me troubled about that shit is that his daughter came out and said that same morning he came into her room at 5 a.m., woke her up, and said, "Baby, you want some orange juice?" What the fuck you mean? I'm asleep. It's 5 o'clock in the fucking morning. I want no orange juice yet.
Didn't want to. He probably just
tried to settle the storm, bro. Before it hit, he already knew it was about to go down.
Okay,
like this situation is ugly, man.
So I ask you this, just to kind of save on time, in regards to getting too far into it, because this is gonna be something you're gonna hear about for a while.
Hey, everybody's innocent to prove
until
guilty.
there's exactly until
everybody's
there's trial
innocent
behind it,
right.
things like that.
Everybody is innocent to prove guilty.
I ask y'all, will he be reprimanded?
I don't know, man. I got to see more.
This was hurting. Like,
This is damaging.
Yeah, that's the word.
This is
They
damaging.
done cut the show.
But I got to see more.
He done lost the movie role.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I mean, you can't have those allegations and think you're gonna continue to just prosper.
right.
I get that, and just kind of getting back to what I was saying. I heard the first initial rumor, then the credited source. I was like, okay, this.
But it's like more and more accusers are starting to come about. That's what's making it.
And here's the thing. There's more where it came from.
That's a lot.
Like you said, innocent until proven guilty. I do think because of his track record,
that
he's
carries a
going
lot
to
of
be
weight.
reprimanded.
You think so?
I don't know when, don't know how, don't know what's to come of the story, but yes. And I hate that. I love T.I. as far as for what he's brought to the culture, but that sucks.
I love him too, man. But I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna wait and see.
He's in my top 10, but sometimes I'll be riding down the street and that T.I. song come on.
You feeling the way now?
It might be on volume 40. I'm like,
yeah,
down to 24.
You feeling the way now?
But and so if we can, P, I don't know if you had something else. I know you said you're gonna wait and see.
I'm waiting to see.
This is
But
definitely waiting to see.
I equate this to not the topic, because sex trafficking is on, to me.
That's a whole different.
It's a whole different level of some shit. That's
Right.
that's so many different. There's so many ways you break the law when you're talking about sex trafficking, and so the only thing I can say is that for whatever reason, our black artists, our male artists, and forgive me, ladies, I don't know if I don't know who has been in the limelight for anything, but for our male artists, man, like the R. Kellys.
No, that motherfucker told you the whole time he was doing.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I just
call this out the Pied Piper, and we still didn't take the hint.
God, man.
The fuck. Come on.
I say that
my
because
mind is telling me no.
Right, and we still didn't take the hint.
I get
The only other motherfucker we missed on was Keith Sweat.
saying the same shit.
Yeah, you might be young, but you're ready. Ready to learn. Learn what, motherfucker? Come the fuck on.
I swear.
But we missed it. We missed it.
But look.
The fucking keys had us going. Doo, doo. The piano had us lost.
Hey man, I just say that because look at what's look how many of our people. If our greatest aren't passing away,
Look, man.
we losing them to stupid shit.
We had artists that were habitual line steppers, and we missed it. Aaron Hall told the motherfucker, "You can have a piece of my love, you dumb bitch."
Did he say that directly?
At the end of the song, he says, "Dumb bitch."
Yeah, he did say that. You're right.
The whole song is, "You can have a piece of my love."
Oh,
Not the whole shit, just a piece. We rock with these niggas. If the song come on right now, you'll start singing it.
This is true.
Set a whole mood.
Come on, man.
Here's my thing. Like, I mean, to me, I'm not gonna say
It's tough, man. It's just tough.
I'm not gonna say I will continue to be understanding of shit like this, because you can't be. The topic itself is just disturbing as shit. And as a father of a beautiful young girl, I can't relate. I'm never gonna be that person. And
I mean,
and
that's what makes me hold out judgment or sharing my opinion, because he has daughters himself.
a lot of them.
Yeah, he got more girls than boys.
That's what makes me hold out and be like, let me wait and see.
Yeah,
because I would hope that if you have daughters, unless you touching your daughters, which is a whole different thing.
The key term is that
that's crazy.
Like my boy Spence said, that the key term is the name of the charges that he's being presented at, like what you said, sex trafficking.
Yeah, sex trafficking.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, it's so many different charges that go along with sex trafficking.
Right.
You can't even fathom. Which to me, that kind of,
kidnapping. I mean, yeah.
What I'm saying is that you have.
They just probably threw the major, and there's so many minors underneath that he could get hit with.
Well, in that too. So you got to think. So like, if you got somebody like like an R. Kelly or Bill Cosby, you're talking about the actual person. So you're being charged not only for the crime, but the actual person or however many persons there are. This carries so much weight in the regard of the, like you said, kidnapping, whatever other charges go along with that, and then also whoever comes forth. So you got charges that are federal or going crazy before you even go through who's coming forth and saying you did X, Y, Z. So it's big. I hate it for him. I hate it for the family. It's just all around a bad situation.
It
and
really
for this to be an allegation at this point in your life, your career, after all the shit that you've been through,
overcame
and overcome, it's just a sad thing. I don't want it to be like a downer, Debbie Downer type of situation.
So lift us up. Let's go out with a bang.
So guys, we have been doing this. I don't know if y'all realize it, but we 12 weeks in.
First quarter.
Right.
We
starting to get hot like the Miami Heat.
Man. We always talk about the Miami. I get it.
Shit, man.
Rep your city, man. I get it.
Good shy state.
Sunshine. What you talking about over here?
Go ahead.
Hey,
all day.
I love it when you shout that out.
I will say this has been a hell of an experience starting this thing, getting this amount of appreciation, followers, people that's kind of buying into our brand.
Yeah, the criticism as well.
Yeah. So feedback, all of those things.
Love the hate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Love the love too.
You got to intake all of it.
Love the hate though.
You got to intake all of it.
I don't even take it as hate. I mean, because they expect a certain level from us
already,
and when they don't get it, then they voice that opinion.
That's why I respect it.
Yeah,
it ain't hate.
So
sometimes it is hate.
It just depends on where it's coming from.
Depending on who it's coming from.
I'm excited to see where this thing is gonna go. As you guys can see, each one of us has on, our shirts, hoodies.
Summertime's getting hot. It's just different type of merch that you could get right now.
Our masks. If you want to be stylish
wait till you see the next one coming.
As the city opens up, you got stuff that you can get from us. So
hold a mask up.
Yeah, one time.
Trez with that Miami Dolphins.
The Dolphins colors, boy.
D with them shitty Cowboys.
Hey man,
I got
team
them Steelers.
Team of the future.
Be fucking glad that I actually rock with the colorway, and this is for merch purposes. But make no mistake about it, this is a Cowboy fan 100% of the time. So congratulations, Dak.
You said that shit like it means something.
Yeah, it means a lot. Don't play, dog.
Y'all ain't won since 95.
Hey, man, whatever. Y'all believe it.
95.
Yeah,
Stop.
you're talking about Big Ben, who been in the news for numerous shits. So with that being said, here we go, Dak. Hey, man, this is part of the conversation.
UnMask'D podcast.
UnMask'D podcast. Keep liking, keep sharing, comment.
Spread the word.
Absolutely.
Like, we appreciate everybody that's following, but please tell people about us.
Tell a friend.
Yeah.
Tell 2 friends. Tell 3 friends. Not tell them 1 friend. You got more than enough, friend.
Yeah. Let's get it going.
Tell your closest friends about us.
So we appreciate you all again. This is episode 12. 12 weeks in, fellas. I'm looking forward to the future.
It's about to get hot.
Yeah, we gonna turn up with the temperature.
That's all I'm saying. It's about to get hot.
Y'all keep on tuning in. We appreciate y'all again, and we out.
We got strippers in 4 weeks.
Bless.
Contrary to popular belief, this is not just rap music. This is life. So I offer you right now, life. Life. For every little black child, this is life. Life. For every single parent, this is life.